Let me first unmute myself. I was about to pass a whole freaking time again, muted, which would not have been fun. Let me also raise my microphone volume in here so that you can hear me correctly. Speaker volume, I'll adjust based on the Kai En. This one I found recently thanks to another creator on Twitch. I saw them use it. Oh, my guy disappeared. I like when it does that. Yay, craziness. Oh, here I am. And there I am. All sideways. Why am I sideways? It's showing you my sexy body. And my half-cut tail. There we are. Now you can see my whole tail. But why am I sideways? I don't know. There we are. The unnatural pop back is beloved by all, of course. Now, like I was saying, I have found this Kai En thanks to another creator on Twitch that is, you know, does Hololive, does other stuff like that, so I've always loved it. So let us get started. Now, the first one out of many is, looks like he does one every month or so, which I can understand because these things take time. Like, if you see the expressions that are made, I think you'll agree with me that this guy is pretty darn good. Guy, girl, person is pretty damn good. Let's see. Let's get this one. This one's Laplace. Laplace is one of Holo X. It's one of the... It is the newest generation. Considered, I guess, the 6th generation of the JP branch of Hololive. Miko is part of the 0th generation, as they call them. Basically, it was before Hololive decided to make generations. They basically started with just VTubers. And then once they saw that there was popularity in the whole VTubing sphere, they started going into more... let me put this full screen first. Started going more into generations. So this looks like Laplace, which is Holo X, Louis, which is another Holo X Gen Xer, the 6th generation. The one on the very left of us is Korone. She's very famous for memes and stuff like that, like Fire and Water Y, and the skull. She has memes. Miko, like I mentioned, it's freaking little Miko. Now, I'm covering some of it. I'll just leave. You guys get the idea. I can move myself though. Let me move my... Where's my avatar? Kick. Always happens, doesn't it? There's always some stuff to be. There we go. I think that is enough of a move, as you'll see. Yes, there we go. Perfect. So, one more thing that needs to get done is right here. Dashboard of to get stats, just in case if they do up. And right now it doesn't look like they will, but you never know. Alright, here we go.
ミコ先輩は学力が高くて、あともう見てるだけで応援したくなる アイドル力がすごいなって思ってます。
See? Her eyes are freaking lighting up. She's easy to impress, I guess, but you can see her eyes lighting up.
アイドルかっこ芸人力がすごいなって思ってます。
Oh, that is a thing with those who do not know Hololive. That is a thing with Miko. She's called Elite Miko, just because Mikos are shrine maidens, so she's the Elite Miko, and that's basically her calling card, I guess, or the way people express themselves with her.
ピンクですごい。
Pinkness is great. See, look at that. You can see the veins of anger in her and down here. Lapis is just like, I didn't say anything wrong. Oh, and Lapis has a little bird on her, and this bird's freaking out. What the hell's going on?
後で起きてきます。
これ痛いからちゃんと。
Oh god! Shaving them like horse hooves. Yes, horses need to get shaven. That's the yeah. Horse hooves are like a nail. Basically, it gets shaved like you're cutting your nails. So yeah, the horse hooves are an issue, and I guess they're saying that our horns are like horse hooves.
やめろ。
Oh, it's so cute. Goes with her anger. not Pinocchio. She's not Pinocchio. Absolutely not Pinocchio. So we move on to the next one. You see what I'm talking about? That's just the expressiveness that they use here. Here's one with Kazama. Kazama's another Hollow X generation. She's basically a samurai or a pretend ronin or whatever. She uses gozaru and all that type of stuff. De gozaru. And she has a little tanuki, it looks like, as her pet. Sidekick, whatever you call it. Oh, put it too low. Let me start this back up. What's this?
途中で寝落ちするかもしれない。
ねえちょっと待って。今ねもうラプ殿がいる
Lapis isn't even he's not even phased by it.
間に
うん
行く
うん
子供は。ラプ殿がいる間にこれ何？
トイレじゃないのそれ。
あトイレか。あ開くんだ。
えトイレ開く。
A lot of people freak out on whenever people do scary stuff. And I used to be one of those. I still am when it comes to jump scares, honestly, but I don't think they're technically in the same room, but a lot of them do collabs where sometimes they'll actually do collabs in each other's homes. Like they know what each other looks like. They know, they have to know all that stuff since they're part of the same generation. So my guess is that they're on a Discord call because Hololive uses Discord now. They didn't used to, but they use Discord now. So they're on a Discord call, and more than likely Lapis is just like laying in bed, probably on her phone and using that for Discord, while Kazuma is actually doing a stream.
のにビビるってどういうことだよ。俺トイレ入ったことねえんか。
あれよ。ねえもうそんな
もう何でもビビっちゃうのね。オラやってると。いや気持ちわかるよ気持ち。
本当でござるか。
うん。我が輩も若かりし頃はビビってたからね。
若かりし頃は何千年前の話でござるか。それ。
3000年ぐらい前。
Oh yeah, Lapis is also supposedly 500,000 years.
今はもうあれだけどね、面白って感じ。
面白いでござるかほら。
今風間の反応を見てちょっと面白いなって感じだ。
そうですよ。いや別に風間なんか面白いことしようと思ってやってるわけじゃないんだから。本当にもう今ね。
全部にビビってんじゃんだって。
だって怖いじゃん。怖い。
It is. It can be scary for people, definitely.
なにこう本いっぱいあるね。
そうここ
探してんの。
らしいのでござるが。なんかさ、こういう
そうだ
ゲーム。
うん。
いや、なんか館らしいでござるよ。
館。へえ。
she got scared from Lapis just moving around. That is hilarious. That is cute and funny. Like you see the expressions that they have.
なになになになに
タップの音だった。
なごめん、ちょっとさ、ゴロゴロしちゃったベッドだから。
大丈夫。本当にごめんね。本当にごめん。
やばい。
本当にごめん。
ゴロゴロしちゃってよ。
なんもない。ちなみに
あら、おもないよ。うん。
さ、聞くでござるが、
うん。
ラク殿が来週風間にやらせようとしてるゲームってどの
Oh, she's making her play Night Delivery.
え、
I
ま
think
ず
she
ね、
already did.
3D だから、こんな感じじゃないよ。映像。
I don't know who that's from. Oh, Mofu Mofu. Mofu. That's another one. But right now, we're gonna focus on these because this is the guy I want to focus on for. Okay, the one who screams is Suisei, who has a wonderful story about like a wonderful backstory. I think I've probably mentioned it before. Well, my guys do. I think I've probably mentioned it before. Suisei's history with Hololive. I think she is what started out as a V singer, which was basically part of Hololive's branch specifically for singing that they wanted. Azuki was a part of, and now she's going into regular Hololive activities. Suisei, it was an interesting one because Suisei, in her original form, which is the actual form you see there, she is, as far as I know, the only Hololiver that was allowed to bring, because of the circumstances of being a V singer, allowed to bring her original persona, which I believe she created it herself, her original persona, her original design, her original character with her, but it didn't come without problems. First one was the first time she auditioned, she said that she was not willing to of the character because Hololive creates new ones for everybody. All the ones that you see there were created by Hololive, in the sense of they pay artists to do the live 2D, to be the mamas or the papas of each one of them, to create based on the specific style they want, a specific type of character they want. So for Suisei, which was the blue-haired one that you saw scream right now, that's not her original voice. She created her community, and she loved her community so much that she was like, I want to bring my community with me. I don't want to have one of those like, oh, this is my past life that I have to get rid of, that I have to cut off, because once you become part of Hololive, you have to usually close your old account or private it or something like that so you don't get found out, because people are creepy and they figure out shit. So she was like, I'm not gonna let this go, and they were like, I'm sorry, we can't do this because we have to create our own character for this. Copyrights, trademarks, etc., etc., so they don't get into any kind of legal issues in case if the artist wants to claim it or whatever. Because all these artists that they have here are under contract with them to do updates and such. And she's like, sorry, that's one thing I can't do. Sorry, we can't get you. So that she went back again. She tried another time for another time that they were doing auditions and passed everything again. And she's like, I really want to become a part of Hololive, but this is a community that I nurtured from the bottom up. It's a figure, a presenter that is a big part of my heart, and I don't want to let it go. This time, I guess they were one of two things. They more than likely they just saw the heart and the type of expressiveness and the amount of passion that she had for what she had done, and they let her come in with Suisei, the comets in your heart, as she calls herself. And she also has her manic episodes. She has her points where she's kind of maniac and psychotic and
受験間に合うかな。
Oh, this is just you.
3年 G 組
Commercials, I guess.
この問題がわかる者はおるかおらんのか
はい
図が高い
どうすりゃいいのよ
Let me take off the closed captions because it already has it.
場所を抜くには
俺が悪かった
この泥棒猫
授業しろよ3年 J 組漢字ですだこれどこだ
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is funny. All right. Hey Kirby, how you doing? This is interesting. This part that they put in here is interesting. Why do I say that? Oh, why I have that? Let's do that. Okay. That version thing should not. There we go. The reason why I say that this is very interesting is, for those of you who don't know, it is a poorly kept secret who Coco originally was. Coco, Kiryu Coco, retired and graduated of her own free will, is this character here, in the sense of this is her. The dragon has left, and this is her reincarnated form. She's no longer part of Hololive. Sorry for the thing in my throat. I actually need to get something to drink for now. I'm glad you're doing well, Kirby. Always good to see you. Now, this is Kason. Kason is... Yeah, you can pretty much... I'm not going to say it, but you can pretty much assume who it is.
読めません
トロピカルフルーツだ
そんな無茶な
春なのに
I guess those were... See, Hololive is huge because it is part of Cover Corporation. It is a large corporation in Japan who has all these Hololivers. And my guess is that they were doing with a soft drink company, doing some type of collaboration. And Hololime was one of those things, whereas basically their soft drink was actually called Hololime. It was a lime-based drink, is my guess. And those commercials were all for Hololime. And what this creator did is created commercials using their the Hololivers, even though probably in the actual commercial. So yeah. She's freaked out.
あ、ちょっと待って、書いちゃう。無理だわ。ね、あのさ、
What's going on?
復帰したばっかりなんだ今。会えるな。無理、緊張して。もうダメ、もう一人で配信できないだもん。じゃあ、頑張ってな。早くね、ちょっと。
Jesus Christ.
何してた英語聞いちょっとさ、ウォーミングアップにさ、ウォーミングアップするんじゃないの、ちょっと。
Because I believe the backstory of this one, if I am correct, is Marine, as many creators do, took a hiatus for her mental health and just basically to have like a vacation. Hololive didn't used to do that, but they're doing that a lot more because of what happened with Kiryu Koko and Hachama, Akai Hato. Because of the fact that there are times when their talent does need to relax, because being a streamer that does it every day and has, or every other day or whatever, has a schedule that they have to keep, an audience that they have to maintain, certain expectations that I'm pretty sure the management has for them. They have their managers that are always hounding them, most likely as well. Probably not as bad as it sounds, but still, you know, you are an employee of a corporation that you have been given this opportunity to be part of this large corporation that has large YouTube presence, and you have a large following. It can be nerve-wracking. it was for me for the very long time, and it still can be a little bit when you're going out of your comfort zone and being doing something that you're just not used to. So that's, I'm guessing, what happened with Marine. She has expectations of her following, that she's thinking in her head, oh, did I take too long to, have I been gone for too long? Are they still going to be there? Are they still going to appreciate me? Am I still going to entertain them the way that, are they still going to have the love for me that they had before? Am I going to lose everybody? Is management going to be angry at me? All this kind of stuff, all these weird frustrations that go along in your head. That as a streamer, as a VTuber, definitely happens, because it's very, very populated, very, very looking for, saturated. Even as Hololive, they have Niji Sanji, they have their large corporations are also doing the same thing, and they have to maintain that competitive edge. So my guess is that that's what was going on with Marin, and the one on the left is Flare. She's like a dark elf, I believe, and Marin is like a captain of the Marines. Cuts out. Let me check what's going on. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Fix this. Oi. Let me fix this. Fix. Fix it. There we go. But not too low. I need to raise it up a little, so there's no background noise. The background noise is the big issue. I want it to be heard. It was the noise gate. The noise gate that occurs in here, just to prevent background noise. Still some background noise. Let's go 48. Very little, but it's still there. Let's do that. 42. And close 35. Still a little bit. So 33. Nothing. But it cuts off my voice a little bit. 40. Yeah, I'm just adjusting right now. And it's a mix that you have to have between the background and the foreground. Like that's the mix that needs to happen. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. I think it's better now, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, now it's better. Like I was saying, Marine is like a Marine captain, like of the Marines, like of, you know, ships and stuff like that. The one on the left is Flare. And yeah, she's just nervous as hell.
もう今アップしただろ。いや、なんかさっき一生懸命慰めるって。よし。
See, I love the way this person animates. Look, her comforting her, the sad eyes she had right here. These sad eyes. That the little wiggly eyes, like seeming like she's crying already. There we go.
大丈夫大丈夫。これね、配信でやることじゃないんだ。ちょっと待って、ほんと、一人で。
That's crazy.
配信4分前とかにかけてきてさ、ちょっと慰めてじゃないんだよ。ちょっと一人で配信できない。なんかしおたんからちゃんと来てる。あ、待って待って、かなとはもちょっと。ちょっとみんなが。
Everyone's comforting her. Spirit bomb. The for all of you uninitiated, which I'm pretty sure every single one of you has seen Dragon Ball: The Spirit Bomb, where everyone raises their hands up in the air and then they send some of their spirit energy to Goku so he can, or whoever's doing the Spirit Bomb, so they can do the Spirit Bomb. And basically she's saying everyone's comforting her so that they're doing the Spirit Bomb.
じゃあ頑張るんだよマリちゃん、大丈夫だからね、頑張れ。見てるよ。見られてると思って緊張する。ちょっと見ないで見ないで。ちょっと待って。
Yes. Oh, I think that's actually gonna be the next one, isn't it? No, next one is Death Sentence. Or is it slightly old-fashioned? It's slightly old-fashioned, then it's Death Sentence. And then, what's the next one after Death Sentence? Ah, okay. Let's go. And then it's gonna be, let's go. This one, this one, this one, this one. There's a lot to watch. They're short, but there's a lot to watch. So many to watch. Okay. So let's do this. Slightly old-fashioned. This is Poka.
ないの？もうねえ、起きなさいってば。たく、こんなに可愛い幼なじみが隣の家からあんたのことをわざわざ起こしに来てるっていうのに、なんで起きないのよ。起きなさいったら。
The childhood fan trope. She's doing it. She's doing it.
起きないと。
Hololive is silly.
別に何もしてないんだからね。勘違いしないでよ。
Now tsundere.
微妙にキャラが古いね。
That was one of her chat. That was one of her chat saying it. She's trying to do the tsundere trope, the tsundere childhood friend trope from next door that they have in Japanese anime. Hololive has a lot of good characters. I mean, Poka is definitely one. She's a fennec fox, and she is a showman, like a straight wanting to entertain, and she always entertains. She always does that in one way or another. She tries her damnedest to be that entertainment that other people may need in their, down moments. So that is definitely something I try to be. Not so easy to do, especially like when I'm not like all super energetic or anything like that. But it is something that I try to do, and I try to be as energetic as I possibly can. So, let's go to the next one.
ちゃんが写真送ってきた。可愛いよ。ちょっと待って。
This is Kanata. Kanata. PPPC. Okay. If you are not a Hololive person, you won't know what PP means other than PP. It being two letters that can be perverted or not. For her, she was called PP Tenchi from the beginning. She's an angel, as you can see, because of her wings and stuff like that. The reason why they called her originally is PowerPoint is what she used in her introduction. In her intro stream, she used PowerPoint. So she was called the PowerPoint Tenchi, or the PowerPoint Angel. Thank you, Kirby. It means a lot to hear that from you, who's been following me for a while, and from anybody who has been following me and continues to watch me, and watch my VODs and watch the clips that I put out and things like that. It is humongous for any VTuber, any person, to have that sort of support from somebody. So I really do appreciate that. Now, going back to her, she did PowerPoint in her intro. So they called her the PowerPoint Tenchi. And then it started meaning all these different things. There's like tens of different meanings. The bottom left, you're going to see Monsters, which is a drink that she likes because she's also a streamer that stays up way too freaking long, like a lot of them do. The banana and the grip pliers that you're seeing on your left are because she has a 50 kilogram grip strength. 50 kilogram grip strength is close enough to about 100 pounds of grip strength. and that is a lot for a woman. That's a lot for anybody. So she's called Gorilla Tenchi, which is, you know, that's why you have the banana, because her grip strength is so big. It's like you're basically a gorilla. And they don't mean it in like, oh, you look like a gorilla or you're horrible or, you know, that type of stuff. But and the thing on the right, the blue thing on the right, that's the grip strength tester. And yeah, she has a little roach in her cup ramen, which is funny. But yeah, basically she's a strong girl. Ruchan is Rushia, which is another Hololiver.
写真送ってきた。かわいい。ちょっと待って。ルーちゃんが自撮り送ってきた。かわいいよ。かわいすぎる。かわいすぎわろた。でも一つ。
Amane Kanata. He even did this. That's cool. So cute, too beautiful. But there's a new wall between us. I won't forget what happened today.
壁ができたからね。今日のことは忘れないから。もともと壁。
Oh, yes. She's one of her creator gave her tiny boobas. So her tiny boobas have been a sore spot for Rushia and anyone else who is petan or, you know, flat. She has raged quite a bit because of petanco. Being called petanco, being called flat, being called cutting board. I think someone even made like joke cutting boards with Rushia on them. That type of stuff. It's another trope. It's another trope. It is always been a trope in this. Now what I'm gonna do actually, I think the window capture. There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah, I just had to adjust something. Let me just switch that real quick. There we go. Now you can see more. The little drawings, the cute drawings that were made. But yeah, that's the whole story with Rushia. She appeared. When they're streaming, I'm pretty sure in their private server when they're streaming they have a Discord call that they can go into that others can go in if they're going to, you know, collab or just pop in. And apparently Rushia popped in is my guess. And that's why she's there with the yandere stare of like, and the knife, of course. I'm gonna hurt you. She's like, and like just nonchalantly bouncing the because Kanata also doesn't have her live 2D also doesn't have very much of petan. I will, yeah. I should do that in my where let's see. I can do that in the chat, I believe. Ooh, finding their actual, well, here's what I'll do. What? And the story with Rushia is she is a necromancer. So she kills people and basically brings them back to life. So this guy does it. And looking up the channels. Rushia channel. There's her YouTube channel. There's Rushia's old channel. And Kanata channel. Amane Kanata. She's a good singer. She sings really well. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. This is, oh, I believe it's this one. This one. Whew. This song, it gets me. It's just, I'm getting chills just even talking about it. It's like, oof, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Of course there's post-processing, but I love it. I just love this song. I love the production value of the music they do. This part. Her voice, you can feel the emotion. You can feel the emotion that's needed for the song. That's what I love about it. I was just thinking of showing a clip, but I feel it's a disservice to not listen to the whole rendition, her cover. And pausing real quick, the reason why this song and other songs like it have an important part, interesting, yeah, she's talented, she's very talented. When I was really down, I mean really down, even as a VTuber, and I was really, really down, I didn't show it. I always try not to show it here because, you know, I try to always be an uplifting force for people, at least a place for them to relax and express themselves and, you know, be able to talk and chat and that type of stuff. But when I've been really down, I have listened to this song and other songs like it by other Hololivers and by just people, whether it be, you know, whatever, and just let myself go and just let myself feel the song, feel the emotions that the song is supposed to create, and just let myself feel those emotions. And that's why I think any music that is so tied to an emotional point in your life does get a special place, and it does resonate, and it kind of brings you back, not in a bad way. Like, this brings me back to those moments when I felt lost, and I felt hopeless, and I felt, you know, that type of emotion. It brings me back to it, not in the sense where I feel like it again, but like, wow, how far have I gone from where I was, and how these simple songs done by these wonderful people. Of course, the Cover Corp does it for promotion and money and whatever you want to call it. But a lot of these people, like Kanata, she wouldn't sing the way that she does if she didn't have a, number one, a talent, and two, a passion for doing that type of stuff. So that's what always hits me, the passion that they have. I believe she did her own music video for this. Like, she herself did her own art, did her own all of this. You yourself, just as someone who, the same kind of the same feel that I get about myself, is someone who wants to have fun, someone who just wants to bring others a little bit into their world, into your world, and hopefully get some enjoyment out of watching things that you have created. Kind of just basically a good creator, I think. But yeah, this song is really nice. And I think part of it is I have been a part of the viewing audience of Hololive from the inception of the fourth generation, which Kanata is a part of. And once you get into the creators being around for so long, they become a part of your, like, emotionally you become a little bit tied to them, I guess. And I'm trying to find that darn song that she did when she graduated. What the heck? Let's just do 4th gen original song. Let's do that. This one. I'm not gonna lie, this gave me a lot of emotions, because I'm gonna play you the song and have you, hopefully the lyrics should be subtitled, have you read the lyrics as well. One thing that she did that you're gonna notice, the 4th geners are, and always will be, Amana Kanata, Kiryu Koko, Watame, Toa, and Luna. And they always try to do 5. What she did in this original song, she created the lyrics, she went with the producers to create the right sound for it, and gave each person their part, each person in 4th gen their part. She wanted to do this for Coco before she graduated, and luckily it came out before she graduated, like I think a day or 2 before she graduated. Like, enough for them to be able to practice it and make a music video and everything like that. Yeah, you get very attached to a community. Bands do end up hurting because you do get attached, and they become like a family, like you guys are to me. And it sucks when people leave as well. I've had many in the family, in this VTuber family, in this viewing family, leave for others, and that is not anything that I ever wish bad on for someone doing, or I wish that it wouldn't happen, but it does occur, sadly. and it is something that it is normal because people's tastes change and they adapt, they evolve, whatever you want to call it. But with this one, in the lyrics that she did, she made sure to incorporate each of their names in a verse of the lyrics, as you're gonna see here. Each lyric that they sing for this first part of the song has their name in it, and if you listen closely, you'll be able to hear each and every one of their names.
約束しようよ僕ら出会えた奇跡忘れないように
It is still bittersweet because Coco is missed.
夢抱いて集う青春アニメみたいなハッピーなエンドになる彼方へ飛ぶよ
Like you see the top, Hapina Endo ni Naru Kanata, her name, Etobuyo, which is we jump as high as we can at a happy end on the horizon.
ねえ僕目あくびして今日は何をしようかドアに続く
There, her thing. And she is good because she just seamlessly put it into the song.
海を駆け抜ける今はため息よりも勇気を諦めるなんてないのここで歌う僕の声は聞こえてますか君に届け学校の友達じゃ
I'm gonna interrupt this part so that you can see the part where they sang all this together. I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning when the Coco graduation stream was gonna be. I streamed it myself. I basically co-streamed it. I streamed it to people who maybe weren't gonna, because the Hololive one ended up being full with like 150,000 people or something like that. So there were some people who couldn't get in, and I co-streamed it. But this is her graduation stream, her singing it, them performing it live.
約束しようよ僕ら出会えた奇跡忘れないように夢抱いて集う青春アニメみたいなハッピーなエンドになる彼方へ飛ぶよね
Hey, Wisp, how you doing? Os. Just reminiscing a little bit about Coco in this moment.
重なる5人の奇跡僕の声は聞こえてますか君に届け黒板のメッセージ桜のカーテンくぐって僕らの声を聞いてずっとずっと嬉しい日楽しい日悲しい日別れの日もそれぞれの色で星結ぶ奇跡キラキラ輝くステージで約束しよういつかここで
Bit of a tangent from what I was originally gonna do. This is a bit of a tangent from what I was originally doing, but it just ended up being one of those things that, you know, people go into tangents sometimes. And let's see, where was I going to be next? This, but there you go. It was basically this Hololive Fanimator, basically a fan creator, fan animation creator. But yeah, real quick, just my thoughts on the whole Coco thing. Unfortunate that she decided to graduate. She did graduate on her own will, luckily, in her own terms, also luckily, because now she is an alumni of an alum of Hololive cover. She can be mentioned whenever, wherever you want, like they want in Hololive. Usually, when you are someone who graduates, usually you don't get the option of deciding when you're going to graduate. You don't get the option of deciding how you're going to graduate. You get erased from the existence that is Hololive. And unfortunately, someone like Mano Alo got that treatment, but Hololive tried to make sure that wasn't repeated again, and Coco did nothing wrong. So she graduated the way that she wanted to. All of her past streams are still up. They have been kept. Oh yeah, she's having a lot of fun. She did everything that she possibly could have done in Hololive. She came in and she was a dragon breathing fire into that organization. She started out because of oh, I get nuggets. Yay, I got nuggies. Nuggies are good. Coco started out, she even said that it was because of people like Hachama that she felt that she could be a part of the organization. Because Hachama, if anyone knows the progression from Akai Hato to Hachama, it's kind of crazy. She's wild. She's expressing herself. She's becoming original. She is not just doing that whole say so idol thing. Freaking, she has feet streams. She has hentai streams. She has all this type of stuff. Of course, you know, she censors certain parts, but she has all these streams where she's just expressing her creativity. The person who was Coco saw that, told Hachama in herself that it was thanks to her that she was able to get in there. But once she got in there, man, she created a world of difference. She made it possible for EN to exist, for the Hololive EN branch. She made it possible for them to exist. Hachama laid the foundation, the first brick, and Coco finished it up. Coco basically made it tenable, made it so that Hololive wasn't like, oh, it's just one person. Oh, you know, the Japanese audience is okay because, you know, it's okay to be a little quirky, but there's no one else who watches them. There's no English speaking who watches them. There's no market for an English speaker. Hachama created that, where she started trying to speak English to her audience. She's not a fluent speaker, but she tried to speak English to her audience. Coco saw that. She's like, oh, I'm bilingual. Which means she can speak Japanese, English. I can do something like that. And she did. She created Asakoko News. She created Asakoko overall. Bar Coco. Tons of different things. Tons of different places. Ooh. Thank you for following DL Wisp. Thank you for following. She created Reddit, the Reddit shitpost review, which is basically a meme review that she created. She created the meme review. Everyone in VTubing, pretty much everyone other than myself, everyone who wants to do anything in VTubing and be like variety, does meme reviews. For her, in order to prevent any kind of copyright trademark thing, because in Japan it's very much different. They don't have fair use over there. Anyone can claim your shit and just drop you. In order for her to be able to do that, she told Redditors, because she understands Hololive has a subreddit, make memes of Hololivers, of the make memes that I can put on here, that Hololive will let me put on here. And they did. They created a ton of them. And we do have a Hololive video game. It's called Hololive Error, I believe it's called. It is I'm not sure if it's a fan-created one. There are a couple fan-created ones, but this one's a horror game. And it came out recently. It's all in Japanese, so I wish I can play it, but I won't understand jack shit of what's going on, other than the fact it's a horror game. You know what? I'm going to play it next time. I think that's going to be the game that I'm going to play. I'm going to get it again because, as you guys know, or may not know, my computer got wiped. As in, what you're seeing now, I had to go on memory and try to recreate. Luckily, I still had, online, I still had the file that is my creature. I still knew about VC Face, still knew about OBS, still knew about all that kind of stuff, still had my passwords, but all my data for years of recording, hundreds of videos, gone from my computer. I mean, I could re-download them from YouTube, that'll take forever, and in lower quality, but I can do that. So yeah, my SSD failed, my hard drive failed, and I'm trying to get data off of it now, but so far it looks impossible. So, and I still have like 2 more days for it to finish the deep scan that it's doing. But going back to what I was saying, she allowed for all of that to become more palatable. Basically, she would start her Reddit shitpost review with "Good morning, motherfuckers." That was her catchphrase. Something that is not say so. Something that no one else in Hololive, in the years that Hololive has been around, no one else had said something like that. No one else had the balls to say that type of stuff, because the Japanese are sensible folks. They're all like, oh, say so, idol culture. It's kind of fucking crazy. I can go into a whole rabbit hole with that. But she came kind of like the counter idol, in the sense that, yes, she was an idol. She of her voice, she famously said she sounds like a drugged up Mickey Mouse. Coco always said that about her voice. But she got better at singing, and she always had that passion. The passion that she had for creation, for being herself, for reaching out to that larger audience, that untapped audience that she knew was untapped, and she knew was popular, was like, that's a whole hemisphere of people that had not been tapped. So she tapped into it. She made sure that they were heard. And that is what led to having the EN branch period. She was, her and Hachama are basically EN zero generation. They were the forerunners of it. And she would have other Hololivers on her shitpost review, and she would say curse words, and she would even said, "We're gonna fuck Yago." Yago is talking about the person who is the CEO of Cover Corp. You know, that type of stuff. Just very, very open and wild. She was able to collab with everybody before she left, with everybody she wanted to, and even some people that she didn't want to. Unfortunately, not didn't want to, but didn't get a chance to. She unfortunately wasn't able to because of the time constraints. But now as you have mentioned, Wisp, she is off into something better. She is off, and she is now the person behind her is collabing with so many people, like people that you would never have gotten her to collab with in cover because she was in a birdcage. She was in a cage where she even famously said that sorry, I was getting a drink. She famously said that she understands why the EN branch, because by the time she was graduating, the EN branch was a thing. She can understand why the EN branch wouldn't want to collab with her, or the management wouldn't want the EN branch to collab with her, because at that point, she was poisonous. The antis, she knew the antis, the people who were against her, were going to go after whoever was with her, whenever they were with her. So even though it made her sad, she knew that collabing with anybody in Hololive was going to be possible poisoning of the channel, of the chat at the very least. But I think before she graduated, she got to collab with all of the initial. Yeah, it's the whole thing was crazy, and it wasn't her fault. It was she got into a geopolitical thing that wasn't her fault. Basically, analytics were read on a stream of hers. She was thanking people who support her. Google sees Taiwan, and so does the West, sees Taiwan as an independent nation. So it's marked as an independent nation in the algorithm and in the stats they give you. So she mentioned them as like an independent. Thank you, Taiwanese people. The problem with that is in China and anyone allied with China, like really severely allied with China, like people think that way. The Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, sees Taiwan as a wayward province. They see them as still part of China to eventually be reunified. That caused a whole lot of hatred to go on. And they blamed her more than Akai Hato because Akai Hato did it first. But they were like, oh, she couldn't have known that this was going to happen. I think it was 8 hours later. I mean, it was done when Coco was asleep. So several hours later, when Coco did her Asa Coco news and was thanking her fans, she did it as well. But she didn't know that Akai Hato did it, and she did not know that the backlash that was happening. But the people that saw her saw it as her doing it on purpose, her doing it just to piss them off, her doing it just to get at them because she's the one who reaches out to the West. She's the one who's an English speaker. She's the one who's that belligerent dragon. So she must be doing it to piss off the Chinese public. And then she got a whole lot of hate about canceling her, and people doxed her, found her real photo online, showed it all over online. She got threatening calls. She had to beef up security at her Hololive house, or Holo house as she called. She had to move, actually. She moved somewhere where there was more security. People were freaking crazy. But in the end, she graduated, most likely partially because of that. Partially because of the fact that it gets very stressful and you're no longer free because you have a whole freaking nation watching you, a whole people watching you, and they all want to cause you hatred. They all want to bring hatred towards you. They all want to hurt you. That can weigh on anybody. I have some haters, and it weighs on me, but not nearly as much as it'll weigh on someone who has millions of people who hate you and like are actively coming against you. So, luckily, though, because Coco was so popular, I think she still holds the record right now for the most super chats in a month for at least Hololive. $800,000 American dollars, 1 month, over $800,000 for 1 month. It was her highest month for super chats. And the fact that, well, she really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, she didn't do anything that the analytics didn't show. So Cover even didn't want to let her go because Cover was like, "We'll protect you. We'll do everything we can." Blah blah blah. Cover insisted that she not go, but she figured it was her time. She had done everything that she wanted to do in Hololive. She is, in my opinion, one of the most important VTubing influencers. Even though I don't think she wants to be considered an influencer, she is one of the most important, if not the most important, VTuber influencer, at least for English-speaking audiences, because of everything that she's done. And that won't change. In her new persona, she's still that way. But she is now free. She's flown off. She's moved on, and oh dear lord, were there a lot of emotions going when it was her graduation. I remember Bekora did a singing stream beforehand. She couldn't finish some songs because some songs were like about meeting somebody and then saying goodbye and then that type of stuff, and she couldn't. Too much emotion was flowing on that day. From everybody. And Coco, being Coco, was always saying, I know you're going to be sad, but see me off with a smile because I want to make sure that you're okay and you're happy while I go. And they tried, but it wasn't easy for anybody, even for the fans, even for anything like that. It wasn't easy at all. Oh yeah, everybody, the whole VTuber community rallied behind Coco. Holostars had a lot to say about it because here's another thing that happened thanks to Coco. Before, Hololive and Holostars did not commingle. They did not mix because Japanese people who follow Japanese idols, people who are in that sphere, people, the fans, they are rabid if there is any semblance of intersexual mingling, even just mingling between the sexes is too much. It's not say so. To the point where a handshake is super, super, super special. Toa, of another fourth gener, famously got in trouble because on her hot mic, she left her mic on when I think she went to the restroom or went to go open the door for somebody. She left the mic hot. And on the hot mic, there was a male voice heard in her room. While it was, I believe, a childhood friend or something like that, or even a brother. I think it was either family or friend. It wasn't anything romantic. She almost got canceled for that. She had to take a hiatus for the same reason. They said, no intersexual mingling, blah blah blah. But basically Cover Corp was like, let's let this die down because people in Japan were calling for her to quit, calling for her to be fired, calling for her resignation, graduation, etc., just for that one reason. So Holostars and Hololive were kept very separate. They weren't allowed to mingle. They weren't allowed to do any type of collaborations. But thanks to Coco and her influence, Holostars have done occasional collaborations with the Hololive branch. Hololive branch is 100 times more popular, or even 1,000 times more popular, just because, idol culture isn't really, male idol culture isn't big in Japan, but female idols are huge in Japan. So that was a problem for Holostars. Like you have Roboro, you have, like you said, Astel, you have a lot of people there that are great creators, but they don't get anywhere near the audience that Hololive gets. But thanks to Coco and the way that she is and the way that she did everything, her basically Cover Corp. Oh yeah. Fubuki, basically everybody under the influence of Coco's outward nature and her bubbly self, her wanting to talk to everybody, be with everybody enjoy themselves, everybody have fun. Whenever Cover was like, no, you can't do this, Coco would be like, why can't I? Why shouldn't I do this? And she broke a lot of rules and a lot of norms that, thanks to her, a lot of female VTubers can now feel more open, at least in Japan, to do a lot of things. Cover definitely changed their tune. Because you look at Hololive EN, they're basically like, they're Coco initiates. They are, unfortunately, in Hololive's shadow. Hololive gets 99% of the attention and love from Cover and money from Cover. But I do remember that I think it was in Kiara's most recent Holo Talk. And that's another thing. Thanks to Coco, ideas like Holo Talk for Kiara in the EN branch, drinking streams, that type of stuff became, it was still around, like the drinking streams, but stuff like Holo Talk where you can do, talk shows and all these other different ideas became like, okay, I have a new idea, let's see if it'll work. And then Hololive and Cover Corp were like, okay, let's do this. And I'm gonna hydrate a little bit because D-Wisp did send me the hydrate. Thank you, D-Wisp. And yeah, Hollow Stars, unfortunately, Roboru is a very, very good one. Asta was a good one. Every single Hollow Star is great. At the same level or near the same level as Hololive. But, as I said, the original idea of Hololive was to create an AKB48 type of organization. So, exactly. And you get, like, I think Coco even started doing like podcasts, like actually going and talking on podcasts from the US side. And that's when people started being like, whoa, you have, these VTubers are a thing and all that kind of stuff. And you have, of course, Kizuna Ai, you have a lot of people who trailblazed for the whole VTuber sphere. But people like Coco made it like, they just made it much, much bigger. You would see after Coco, a lot of people, I think she was one of the first Hololivers, like the actual Hololive JP branch, to reach 1 million. And after that, you started seeing everyone else get to 1 million, get close to 1 million, get, closer and closer. Their growth started going exponentially large because now you started having an English-speaking audience going and being like, okay, I know about Coco, but she's talking about Toa, she's talking about Watame, she's talking about Luna, she's talking about Choco Sensei, she's talking about Mel, there are other ones around here, Fubuki, Sora, Suisei, Boka, Botan, Nene, all these people. You have all these different ones that are all around. It's like, oh, there's someone for everyone. Everyone can be, you have Subaru, who's the whole Shuba duck person that's in the background right now. You have a lot of different individuals, and you can't watch them all. I try to, but you can't watch them all. But it opened up the rest of the world to Hololive. And I honestly think that if it wasn't for Coco, people like Guira, who are now at over 3 million subscribers, would not have happened, number one, in Hololive, absolutely, and would not have gotten as popular as they did. Because now Hololive was going for an already built-in audience. Coco brought the audience to Hololive, and now that you're giving them someone that speaks their language in their region, you're like, oh shit, okay, now I can watch these people. So you had millions of people go and watch the EN branch. Millions of untapped people who probably would not have come and watched the any VTubers, where suddenly you're like, well, this is not so bad. They're kind of funny. They're kind of cool. It's kind of just like a regular person, except, you know, it's a virtual creation. But yeah, it's my hope with the Kiara Holo talk that she did with Yago, he said that because she was like asking like, oh, when are you gonna do like a Hololive Korea or some other regional branch? He said first that is an idea we can reach later on, but he mentioned that he wanted to cultivate first the EN branches that they currently have, all the branches that they currently have, and cultivate more Hollow Stars. Because I think people even in Hololive, as in the listeners and viewers of Hololive, were like, what's going on? Why can't we? Why is Hollow Stars not around? Why aren't you promoting them as much? Why aren't you, why aren't we seeing so many new outfits for them, new hairstyles, new things like that for them as we do for Hololive? And he's saying that he wants to promote them more. And of course, if they're not bringing in as much money, you don't want to spend as much money because it can be high cost and no return in some cases. But if they do it right, Hollow Stars can definitely be maybe not exactly at the level of like the Hololivers, but not be so low as they are now, because it's kind of like they're pushed to the side almost in almost everything that happens. Kind of like they're an afterthought, which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, Korone is the reason why you see Korone playing games so much compared to others. I mean, everyone plays games, but a lot of the people do like just chatting streams and stuff like that. But Korone, Okayu, Fubuki, they play games a lot more than everyone else because they are part of the Holo Gamer generation, Hololive Gamers generation. They're specifically brought in because my guess is that their previous experience in VTubing or in YouTube space had a lot of games and gaming experience behind them. So Gorone is part of Holo Gamers, so is Okayu, so is I believe only Fubuki is the other one. I think it was 3 in that generation. And that's why. That's why you see them playing Earthbound. She has a Nintendo 64. She has a Super Famicom. She has a Famicom. Those are the regional Japanese variants of the Famicom is the Nintendo, and the Super Famicom is a Super Nintendo. What became Super Nintendo and Nintendo over here. Since Famicom would sound weird over here, but basically it's Family Computer and Super Family Computer. Famicom is a shortening of Family Computer. So, all that stuff, the retro stuff, it's things that a lot of other ones never did, but you would always know that Korone would do it. And, you would see Okayu occasionally do it, although Okayu I think is becoming more of like ASMR, just chatting, newer gaming streams. So is Fubuki. Fubuki is just she's friend. She's good friend. But yeah, she does a lot of that stuff too, for the same reasons. And yeah, I mean, that's what got us to this point. All the foreigners, all the people that came before, all people like Coco who made it 10 times more popular than it probably would have been, a lot quicker than it probably ever could have been. And you have people like Cayenne, which do a lot of Fanimations, this is where I started my stream, but then conversations move on, and they go, and wouldn't it just be boring if we were just talking about one thing? So that's when things move on. But let's go back to this. Let me make sure the volume's up. Let me make sure this is 100%.
1人目です。大正解です。
Guessing people based on the stream, and they have gone on variety shows as a lot of idols do. She does. She has a Sega. She has all the retro consoles that you can imagine. She has them. The
2人目
expressiveness.
フレア先輩だよ。
Nope.
正解は
Nenechi.
角巻わためさん
Oh,
です
Watame. Watame.
次は3人目こちらです
The way they're drawn, man.
え
That's definitely Botan.
ねえアイドルだよね。ヘッスって言った。俺は
ヘッス
白ボタンです。
よろしいですか
はい。
正解は
I thought that was Nene too, just by the drawing of it, but no, it was Watame.
白ボタンさんです
That's Shishiro Botan, the white lion.
ヘッス
Eh, shit.
はい4人目こちら
Him.
鳴き声だよこれもうアヒルの。見える見える見える後ろからなんかアヒルが寄ってきてるのがわかるわかるわかる。あー寄ってきてる。どう考えてもスバル先輩です。
正解は大空すばるさんです
合ってんじゃんやっぱりほら。
Him. Fucking Shuba 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 Shuba. We all fall prey to the Shuba.
ここから終わりの挨拶までは全部姫森さんとして話していただいてもいいべこですか？
ではルーナは私になるのか。
そうってことよ姫森さん私として
そうでした。
Expressiveness.
私の名前は姫森さんです。では姫森さんと呼んでください。
姫のそのキャラもちょっと可愛いペコだな普通に。
ありがとうございます、岡田さん。本当にたくさん笑わせていただきました。
Jesus Christ.
いやもうアイドルボーカロイドになってるわけ。またねいつでも姫勝ちたいなって思ったらいつでも勝負しに来ていいペコだからね。待ってるペコだからいつでもペコラは。
そうですね、とてもいい勝負をくれました。5対5ですからね。
5対1000万ぐらいの3ペコですけどまあ。
まあ今回は負けを認めましょう。
Jesus. Then she goes back to Luna. Oh, see, I've been in the rabbit hole long enough that I know a lot about a lot of these characters. Luna is one. You hear her voice is not her original voice. She actually has created that voice and that character herself in the sense of the way it's going to be there. She's a 0-year-old princess. So she's like some special princess. That baby-ish voice got her a lot of hate from the beginning. When she started out, a lot of people hated it. They're like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you being infantile? What's wrong with you? You're weird." Yeah, I know it does that. That's why I try to raise it up a little bit. There we go. I need to move my model somewhere. I know what I can do. Her natural voice is funny when she's panicking, yes. But she got a lot of hatred for that baby style voice. But now it is her charm point. It is the point where like, aw, you know, cute little princess, you know, people trying to take care of her, people trying to make sure that she's okay, make sure that she's doing okay, you know, that type of thing. That is what they try to do. And it's really is nice. Let me see if I guess we might just have it this way. We might just keep it like this. Let's see, maybe this way? No, that still blocks some of it, doesn't it? Ugh. I might have to adjust the window. Let me just adjust the window. I guess I can make it like this. That way I'm not blocking anything. You're going to have less of a window, but it's not going to be blocked anymore. So here's what we're going to try. We're going to hopefully have this be big enough. Yeah, I think it's big enough. All right, so let's go for the next one. Oh, what the heck? That's a different subtitle. Let's start that up again.
素晴らしい先輩残念ですけど船長今ね能力が使えるんです。素晴らしい先輩無理やりこちらに引き寄せてバンジーガムバンジーガム
バンジーガム
君が嫌がっても君が嫌がっても無理やり僕はいいねすごく95点
Oh my god.
エッチ系が苦手なようですが実は興味があったりしてバカかお前あ、ちょっと今の良かったです。今の反応好きです。スバル先輩ちょっと困りながらのバカかお前の小声のバカかお前これちょっと性癖にさせましたね。
Fetish.
なんかねこういうなんだろう今ね、
はい、
体がね危ないよって言って今奥歯が痛くなってきた。
Motor started hurting right now.
危ないここ危ないよって
奥歯にセンサーがあるんですか？
あ、そうそう、スバルの奥歯は身の危険とかを感じると痛み始めるっていう特殊能力を持ってる。
Special
これ
ability.
ちょっと皆さん同時に書くときはスバル先輩身の危険を感じると奥歯が痛む設定があるんでみんなちょっと気をつけて導入シーンには必ず入れるように。
変なキャラ付けすんなお前。
船長エッチなマッサージに興味がありまして、
エッチなマッサージ？
催眠とかも好きなんですけどね。
うん。
催眠わかります？催眠。
ちょっとわかんない。どういうこと？
スバル先輩、あなたははい今から服を脱ぎます。ゆらゆらゆらゆら。そしたらなんか、催眠なんてかかるわけないしょばーって言いながら服を脱いでるんですよ。そんなね、催眠の何がいいかってそんなさなかでね、なんか頭がしっちゃかめっちゃかになって服を脱いでしまったりね、性的行為に及んだりしてしま
Oh
ってい
dear
る。
lord.
そんな中で
That's
催
Marine.
眠が解けた時になんでこんなことしてんのみたいになるんですよね。それっていうのはつまりどういうことかっていうと、スバル先輩これね実はねさっきすごく近いことがね一回起きてまして、それがねこれバンジーガムこれですね。嫌なのにどんな気持ちですかこのふざふさで愛撫してあげます。
スケベスケベ。
奥歯は痛いしなんか臭いしこれなんか
Stinky?
匂いだし匂いだ影もっと近くで影
Sniff closer.
言ってみろほらふざけないよな。
Yes, she's the horny pirate. Definitely the horny pirate.
あ、これやったな。いやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや
It's just too cute. Just so cute. Sencho is definitely something else. She is the horny Sencho. And Luna is oh my goodness. Luna, piano, Godzilla. This I just remembered this from Luna. This is just it is Luna practices piano because she wants to get good at music. That's the background for this one. She has streams where all she's doing is practicing songs. And, you know, makes up her own. And this is one where she was practicing the original soundtrack of like the old school Japanese Godzillas, where, you know, Godzilla was either approaching or whatever. They'd have this background music. But she made it into the Nanora stuff. So. Nanora dazo. Shubasha. Shubasha. Bazoom. She's getting tired.
ナノラは強いからもう人間に容赦しねえの
That is one of my favorite Nanora ones.
燃やそうぜもうこの家
A collab between Polka, Flare, and Miko.
何もね
燃やすか。火打ち石で燃やすか。
Oh, they had gotten to a wooden mansion, and everyone that knows about Minecraft knows how hard woodland. Oh yeah, she's a low stamina baby, definitely. Oh my god, her Ring Fit Adventure ones are amazing. It's just the how quickly she gets tired is just amazing for Luna. Absolutely. But right now in this collab, they got to a wooden mansion. Anyone who knows Minecraft knows that wooden mansions not only are rare, but hard to get to, hard to find. Well, unless you know where you're looking. But they tend to be hard to find. I think dark forests are where they end up being. A world will have one, maybe two if you're lucky. And they usually have good stuff or something that you can take with you. Like what I usually do when I go to woodland mansions is I take all the bookshelves, because then you could take them back and make a crafting area without actually having to get all of the leather and do all that stuff, make books and then make a bookshelf. Just get the freaking books that the bookshelves make. Like some of them have like 100 different bookshelves. So I just get the like 16 or 17 that's needed for the max enchanting, and then boom, there we go. So they apparently found nothing, and they are going to light it on fire, which is what you do, of course. Because wooden mansions, oh my goodness, that's what I hate. I have experienced on many a Minecraft playthrough a woodland mansion that for whatever reason is right on top of lava. Right on top of a lava pit. Problem with that is, you know how lava has those little bubbly ashes and stuff like that, little bubbly cinders that can catch things on fire? Well, if you have wood right above lava and it does those little spark things that pop up, it'll catch on fire. Once it does, oh my god, it is hard for it not to spread. It spreads quickly and is near impossible to stop.
これ多分次のも同じ終わり方を迎えそうだ。入るとなんかクレイジーな。
She caught herself on fire.
登録よろしくお願いします。知らぬい建設をよろしくお願いします。
知らぬい建設
Under fire by media, arson by CEO and employees.
3人のメンバーが、森の洋館を燃やしてしまったということで。
Miko just looks very lost. She's just like, I'm just here because they told me to stand here.
申し訳ございませんでした。
He's like, I'm gonna follow what everyone else does. And of course, let us see the original VTube Tengeku, where they burned the wooden mansion.
それは
やばいやばい。誰だよ着火したの。誰だよ。絶対さくらみこだろ。
違うよ、黙ってるやついるでしょ、ここに黙ってるやつ。
Check on?
これ多分。
社長いい
Oh, it might have been Suisei.
急いで出るんだよ。
ババババーニバーニババババババーニ
燃えろ
She's being left behind. Oh.
燃えろさくら。
みこちバイバイ。
You see how fast it goes up in flames?
ここの下にこの3階はダメだ。
あー怖い。
燃えろ
もうその
さくらみこ。
せいでさらに怖いよ。 やばい本棚欲しい。
よし。いい
本
かな。
棚の取り忘れがあるけど。逃げろ逃げろ、もう2回はやばい。1回に
やばいやばい。
お前たちもう2回は終わったぞ。お前たち2回はもう死んだ。
2階にいるの
一回だ。
もう1回逃げないと無理だよ。2回はもう死んだ。
バーニーバーニー。
Oh god. Poke got on fire too.
燃やせ燃やせ。
Poke is on fire. Oh my god, they're enjoying this too much. Yeah, she accidentally burned her house with lava. It's so easy to burn stuff with lava.
写真撮ろうぜ。
There they go. Look, they burned it all up.
写真撮ろうぜ。
燃えろ。バーニンバーニン
バーニン
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 バーニンバーニン。
お空綺麗。
羊羹燃やしてみた。
Jesus. Part 2.
羊羹燃やしてみた。
写真回数。イエーイ。
イエーイ。リツイート伸びるかな。
リツイートしよう。みんなリツイートよろしくね。
よろしく。
よろしく。
マジこれ伸びるっしょ。
Shira Kensetsu. Because Bekora was the first one to create Kensetsu, or a construction company. Now Flare has one, Aqua has one. I think that's it. See, and as far as I know, it's Bekora, Flare, Aqua. I think Watame has one. I'm not sure, but there are a lot of them. That if you look at their server, holy crap, it's crazy, the stuff they've built. Subaru, yeah, Subaru as well, yeah. Everyone's been doing it. Oh, this is Gura playing with her mama, or the person who created her. Oh yeah, she does. Oh, talking about Hachama, have you seen? No, we didn't. Have you seen the Hachama castle, whatever thing that she created? That's insane. I could never do that. I could probably do that if I had directions, but her alone, pretty much all throughout the thing, was just her creating that humongous space, the outward looking castle thing, the inside railroads, like the inside road, like to freaking minecart roads to get things going. Hachama's very, very creative. So this is Gura with the mama that created her character, the VTuber artist that created her character, talking about wet pizza.
グラ、はい。いるよ、リアリーイートザピザユ
Oh, let me take off the darn closed captions.
ドロップドインザタブ。はい。ああ、カリカリカリカカリカリカリカリ。おいしい。おいしい。That's おいしい。It's just wet. What? What pizza will you like? はい。はい。wet pizza.
Was this done by the same one? Yeah, it was done by the same one. they're, they're, they're copying.
さくらみこだね。
だね。
さくらみこだね。
似てないもん。
似てんまよこれ。
猫も
似て
じゃあルナちゃんの真似できるよ。いくよ。
うん。
That noise that she makes, that she's making right now, or sucking air through her teeth, is a noise that Luna makes when she's very pissed. She's like super pissed. I probably couldn't do it either.
大丈夫、どうしたのバブちゃん、どうしたの
おめえのことだよ、おめえのやつ、おめえの真似なの。
今の口の動き何
やってやってやってやってみて。
She does that. Like that when she gets angry.
土のみご、土のみごや。はい。
A little bit of her her original voice, like her actual voice, leaks out when she laughs. What the heck? That's random, but that's cool.
Do you know how to say crap? クソ Yes! Yes! クソ How? Now there's two ways to say idiot. You probably know at least one of them. バカ Yes. バカみたい。サメだね。Don't F around with me. I would personally translate it to マジふざけんな。マジふざけんな。おお、マジふざけんな。Yes! おいおい、
She's cute trying to learn Japanese.
Okay, do you know how to say shut up? うるさい。Yes! うるさいバカ。お前はもう死んでいる。Aha! One last one.
I heard her tail wagging.
I'll kick your ass. Well, personally, I would translate that to ぶっ飛ばすぞ。ぶっ飛。
Yeah, I've heard that being said.
ぶっ飛ばすぞ。Yes.
Oh, she's really good with the rhythm games. Absolutely, I've seen her play Muse Dash and others. She's good with rhythm games.
ボコボコにする。Yes, ボコボコにするぞ。ボコボコにするぞ。Say it really cute so that people will forgive you. ボコボコにするぞ。Yeah! クソ！クソ！バカ！アホ！バカ！アホ！アホ！アホ！ No, that's a different one.
Bet I'm horny. The Becca.
おいおい、マジふざけんな。うるせえ。おい、うるさい。ぶっ飛ばすぞ。ぶっ飛ばすぞ。This is beautiful.
Ah, she reminded me of the Marin, I'm horny. It was learning to dance with
horny です。え horny
本人
horny
ホールに
horny
I'm horny.
that was when Kaicho got her 3D, had her 3D live.
というわけで、じゃあノエル先生に、NG ワードを言わせてください。よーいスタート。
Remarkable and Shogayaki.
本当にしんどいと思わんかマジで。こんだけやっとってさ、お前せんちゃんどう思う？これすごいと思わんか？大変だよねこんなのずっとさ。あんな無理のある声を。ね、あ、確かに。もうやってる1時間半、もう疲れるわな。で、どう思う？これって。
疲れると思う。うん。
疲れると思う。それで？
すごいすごい。
適当だな。マリンちゃん、偉いよね。
あ、なるほど。あ、そうだね。
偉い。偉いよ、偉い。
マリンちゃんは。偉い。
ところでなえちゃんはさ、船長豚の料理が特に豚、牛、豚、牛、違う、牛は牛だわ。牛、豚、鶏では、豚が最も愛してんだけど、なえちゃんは牛が好きなの？豚はどう？豚
豚も好きだよ。お肉好き。
はい、豚料理合戦開催。じゃあ船長の好きな豚料理、その1いきます。豚丼。はい、次のえちゃん。
角煮？豚の角煮。
はい、終了
She didn't get her to say the bad words, the words, the forbidden words.
30分が限界。
そっか。
頑張ったね。はい。
偉い。
Chef's kiss.
なんで朝の10時に配信すんの？あれ明日って平日だよね。
なんで構わないだろ。あなたが平日であっても誰かが休日かもしれないだろ。
確かに。
よろしくお願いします。
お、負けました。もしかして船長が書き上がるまでさ、いてくれる感じなの？
当たり前じゃん。
お、なんて付き合いがいいんでしょうか。
そら後輩つくからね。
What
気持ち
the
悪い。
なんで気持ち悪いって言うんですか？ちょっと。
今の声が気持ち悪かった。
いや、私よろしくお願いします。なんかこの前すごいなんか、なんかすごいって声出したら疲れたんだけど。
キモーい。ねえ。
That's actually pretty
聞きた
cool.
くないそんな音。
聞きたくない？
聞きたくない。
I'm pretty sure Kirby means insane because she plays it really well. She's good at rhythm games overall. Wisp. So I think that's what it is pretty much. She's been really good with it. Like I'm not good at rhythm games. I'm really not good at rhythm games, but she
なん
is.
か俺らがいるしなみたいなテンション？
やんだ。イチャイプする？
ディスコードっすよ。
冷た。すっごい状態よ。
でどこから来たんすかそれ？
なんでじゃん。
Called her old.
シャメのことシャメって言うじゃん。
いやもう最近は言わないでしょ。カメラでしょ。
は？
じゃあなんでメッセンジャーって言わないの？おかしくない？
メッセンジャー？メッセンジャーってヤフーメッセンジャーのこと？
そうだよ、ヤフーメッセンジャーのことだよ。
ヤフーメッセンジャーそんなさ、ヤフーメッセンジャーで通話してたやつだっていない
ヤフ
から。
ーメッセンジャーって言わないんですか？
Oh, they're trolling you in Discord.
待って、まだ負けてない。
本末転倒なんだよ。
じゃあヤフーメッセンジャーの頃はまだヤフーメッセンジャーで通話するほどインターネットはね強くなかったんだよ。その頃はまださ、そんなさ、インターネットってお金がさ、
おまかんですね、おまかん。
いやーじゃあおまかんじゃない、みんなの環境でそうだったんだもん。
みんながそう言ってるの？それどこのみんな？インターネットのみんな？
うざい、ソースを求め出してきた。うざすぎる。
インターネットのみんなかな？それは。
うざい、もう
インターネットのみんな
Jesus, that's an annoying
嫌いに
junior.
なっちゃう。いいの？嫌いになっちゃうよ。感情論で勝負だ。女特有の。
めんどくせえ女だな。
感情で勝負だわ。
めんどくせえ女好きなんだよな。
私のこと好きってこと？
まあそうなんだけど。
Now she got a.
どうしよう。
Oh, I do want to see this one. This one's funny. Back in the day when Craftopia was popular, the Gen 5 mates did a collab together. Boca was supposed to be there. But guess what happened? あれ？
天候はい。1、2、3。あれ？あれ？おかしいね。ないようだな。なんか聞いたところによると朝までゲームやってたらしいじゃないですか、あの人。そうらしい。
Back when Fall Guys was popular. Hoo-wee.
これがおらんから。おらんね。このままだとねねちゃんがレベル100ぐらいになっちゃうから、ちょっと一旦。
Oh, there she goes.
これ一人でもやる。ダメだよ、ダメだよ、ちょっと。あ、おまる来た？おまる来た。ガチでおはよう、おまる。
クラフトピアしてるあるよみんなね。
ほら、1時からクラフトピアするよって言った。寝てたのね。やってたもんね、朝までね。
Everyone's had one of those.
理解できてないですね。現象が。
I've seen Miko do that. I've seen her do that. I've seen there are several that have done that at least once.
何時までやるの？
一旦これで。
She got it now.
またほら、4人で仕切り直そう。
もう2時間くらいやってる。
Jesus.
あ、起きた。オマルが起きた。
オマル起床。おはよう。さあ、何時までフォールガイズをやっていたんだい？
だって楽しかった。
楽しかったんだもんね。
楽しかったもんね。しょうがないね。
It can't be helped when it's
さ
that.
あ、一旦今日は終わっておきますか。
変更します。1、2、
オマルおる。
Like almost everyone has done that at least once. Oh, I like this one too.
この度、うさらペコラ、新しい挨拶を決めました。いくぞ。せーの。ダダンダダンダンダン。全 VTuber 超絶可愛いの誰だ。ダダンダダンダンダン。ペコちゃん。どうこれ？これにしようと思うんだけど、どう？周りからいいじゃんって言われたら続行しようと思ってて、ちょっと失笑とかやばかったな、戻そうっていう話に今なってたんだよね。
なるほどね。団長的にね、ノウサギさんで止められなかったのかなっていうそのちょっとね、そこのちょっと心配があるかな。
リスナーはすげえ喜んでたペコーラがダダンダンダンって言ったらペコちゃんっつって、ペコちゃんダダンダンダンドンってね言ってなんかあれとか喜んでるみたいなこと言ってたね。なんかコメントではなんかツンデレっぽくやめろって言ってんだけど、ね。
いやちょっと待って、でもみんな結構コメントガチで止めてるって言ってるよ。大丈夫？本当に？
Yeah, we can hang out
じ
later.
ゃないかな
Definitely.
んかやっぱチャレンジだよね。チャレンジ。ちょっと1週間とかやってみていいんじゃない？1週間ぐらいやって。
めっちゃいいやつじゃん。やってみよう。ちょっと1週間。まず今日から。
ドドンがどんどんどん。全 VTuber 一超絶可愛いのは誰だ？ドドンがどんどんどん。ペコちゃん。
She's just thinking it.
止めるべきだったかもしんね。
Oh, what's this one?
ペコラ初心者すぎるからいきなりねホロサバ入ってなんか先輩たちが大切に作ったものとかなんか大切にねなんかしてるものとかを
Oh, this is not Pekora nowadays. That's 1.14 Minecraft. Holy crap.
操作とかなんかどうやって生き抜くのかとか初心者がなんか生き残るために必要な知識を学んでからホロサーバーにね3期生と一緒に行こうかなって思ってるペコ。まずは勉強ペコね。
Several months later.
ねえ平和だったねやっぱりね。ホロライブあったけってことですよ。みんなよかったね。みんなやっぱさクリスマスにさ
Oh, God.
そんなねホロライブあったけ。
Of course, they're not going to be wholesome. It's fucking Pekora. Holy crap. Holy God. Oh no! Miko got killed! The whole idea with this is that supposedly Sora was making Sora Mountain, and Toho was brought to see it, but what she doesn't know is that Pekora made another soda mountain full of dynamite, and she knows really, really well how to do redstone usage, so she used it.
やばい。
まず木をボコボコボコボコボコっと。おー、いい感じ。なんか今。ほい、ほい。逃げないでよ。ほい。ほら。あー、欲しいか？欲しいなら。欲しいの。あー、かわいいね。欲しいのか。これどうやってあげるべこ？どこ行くべこ？これでどうやってあげればいいべこ
She's so
か？
cute.
ほい。どうぞ。これ、あ、ちょっと出てしまう。待つべこよ。ほら。欲しいべこか？あれ、残してるべこ。
She doesn't. At that point, she didn't know that they only eat bones.
ゆっくりべこ。あ、オッケーべこ。待つべこよ。ほら、おいで。
Oh no, you're gonna hurt it.
右できないべこね。
You're gonna hurt it.
ほら、おいで。
逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんでな。ほほう。では十分近づくがよい。
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。なんか、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。違うんです。
It's not gonna stop. You've aggroed it already. It's gonna.
まだ来るべこ。かわいいあれ。あれワンちゃんペコか？いや、やばいやばい、ここ。なんだここペコ。
Oh, you can give him meat.
楽園ペコね。あ、ここに住むペコペコだ。
Oh, they killed the sheep apparently.
あー、こんな子どうにかしてるペコよ。ごめんペコ、ペコのが悪かった。許してほしいペコ。頼むから。これは
Berries.
なんか可愛いのゲット。
He's still after her.
え、待って、待って、やめてほしい。
Yeah, dogs, they won't stop aggroing until either you've killed it or they've killed you. Oh. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Dogs, wolves, whatever you want to call them, they won't stop aggroing you until you've either died or they've died.
Several months later.
誰も気づかないうちに。ごめんね、ごめんね。買います。またウーペンに殺されてる。堂々がまたウーペンに殺されまくってるよ。
Upe? Usa da peco.
管理しなきゃいけない。うるさいだってあたたち。ごめんね。
Holy crap! Holy Ah, she died too. She killed herself as well.
怖っ。ホラーゲームじゃねえんだわ、これマジで。
Oh, Muna. Usada Ketsetsu and Muna. Fucking little guys. Oh my god. No! She killed her parrot. I remember that. She killed her parrot. I remember that.
泣きました。あ、やべえ、ツイートしてないペコ。ありがとう、ママ。
Shit. Wow. The laugh is way different. It's way different now.
夜なのに30分。
There you go. That's a little bit of pickle.
夕日が沈んでくてペコ。
There's a little bit of pickle showing
Several
up.
months later.
Fork you, creeper. That's the Pekora laugh.
何見てんだよって言ってみたら、何見てんだよ。
何見てんだよ。
The laugh, man. Yes, you got it, Wisp. You got it. That's when she's doing her hottie laugh. She sounds like a freaking seal there or something. Yeah, well, holy crap, time does fly by, doesn't it? Wisp, do I have you on Discord? I don't think I do. I don't think you know my Discord. My Discord is... I think it's this one. I think it's #9940, I believe. That's my Discord as far as I can remember. My actual Discord. Then I have a server, but that one's kind of like... It's been... dead for a while. I need to get on it. Doggone it. Oh, okay, cool. I need to get on it, doggone it. But I was starting to get on it more, and then this whole fucking computer thing happened. Like, you don't know, Wisp, or did I mention it when you were here? I don't know, but all of my data got wiped. Years and years of stuff. You're great, Kirby. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you spreading the word so we can get people in and knowing when I'm streaming and that kind of fun stuff. And I appreciate that a lot. So, like I was saying, all of my streamer stuff, everything, took me... I lost all the information on Saturday. It took me a couple days to get everything back up. Let me go into my Discord. Wait, is Firefox up there? No, Firefox is over here. Go into Discord. I think you go and I think on the general channel, I have spoken, you can right click my name and add friend on the Discord server. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now just to okay the request. Yes. Where are you? There you are, pending. And there we are. Yes, accept. It should be accepted. Now, Jesus, that's what I get for not being around. I need to get better, doggone it. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So, now that we're all friends here, I will end for today, as this was more of a spur of the moment type of thing, because I wasn't going to stream today because I don't have everything 100%, but it's as good as it's going to get. I was like, fuck it, let me just keep my streaming schedule the way it always is, and I will do what I can to stream. Today was fun, filled with a lot of different tangents, a lot of Hololive, which I absolutely adore Hololive. It got me into VTubing. Hololive got me into the idea of VTubing. Watame was Tsunomaki Watame was the one who got me into Hololive. She is the one that introduced me into the rabbit hole, the 4th generation. And then I got in it. I'm still in it. I know most of the Holo Xers because, you know, clips and stuff. Holo Council, Holo Myth, you know, EN. The ID with Muna, Hoshinova, and all of them. 1st and 2nd generation. Ollie and all of them too. I think are they on the 3rd generation already? I'm not sure, but I know they're in the 2nd at least. They're all fun. And I will do my best to continue on this whole thing. try to do things a little bit differently, not just game, but you know, send me on Discord. You can send me memes and stuff like that. I think I might start collecting some memes to do a bit of a meme review, or at least a meme overview for an hour or whatever, something like that. I haven't done one, and I think it's a good idea to do something like that. It takes some time setting it up and everything like that to do it, you know, to get a good idea, but we can wing it. I've winged things before. I winged this one. I just wanted to be able to chat with you guys for a bit, and I appreciate you guys being here, because it really it means a lot to me for you guys being here. It means a ton. So, I will see you guys next time. I appreciate Kirby for being here, for keeping my Discord server alive, for keeping the community alive. Wisp for following me on, for always being here on both Discord, I mean not Discord, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you as well, Alex, for being here the short time that you were. Any time that you're here is perfect for me, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, if not gaming, then yes, I will try to do like a meme review or something like that. I'll pop in with some ideas here and there, trying to figure shit out. We'll see how it goes. Thank you once again. This is the Mad Salvi, signing out. See you next time. Oh, that's cute, Wisp. That's cute. That is a cute one. I like that one. See you next time. Bye.